Been having fun so far in our Descriptathon. It's really enjoyed the conversations and discussions and all the questions. And I promise you we'd get a little bit tougher challenges, and we're going to get to two of the toughest today. The first one on round 4 is the collage. Not all of you have collages on your brochures, but many of you will. Sometimes they're small collages, sometimes they're these massive ones like what I'll show in our example. But again, we're going to sign in. We're going to open the Descriptathon 4 project. Click on the front stage tab, and you'll see this nice table of contents, which will be filled in a little bit later. I'm still working on it. Anyway, you find your name on the list. Let's say you're Death Valley, and you click on it, and what will appear is a collage on your component view screen. So inside this component view, you'll see this collage here. You think, oh, that's pretty small. I won't necessarily know how to describe it if it's that small. So you can, number one, download the image from the project assets page. Or number 2, which may be the easiest, you just click right on the image and it pops up on your screen. And that way you get a chance to see in detail, and you can keep clicking the magnifier if you like to dig in. It's helpful to read some of the text here to get a sense of what they're trying to show, and then start trying to address the various elements of a collage. So collages, at least in National Park Service brochures, typically are like this. They have multiple ecosystems, many different types of animals, human activity, lots of plants, lots of flowers, all sorts of things to describe. But they also typically don't have a real clear focal point. Like in this one, depending on what catches your eye, there could be one of the birds in the sky, or maybe you're looking at the human activities. So we have some, looks like kayakers in this area, and boaters here, and down here some scuba divers. We have some dolphins swimming, birds flying. You just have a lot of different things going on here. And in this complex of a description environment, which includes not only the animals and people and plants in it, but also this beautiful setting of Channel Islands with these nice mountains and the water, and this must be the Channel Islands, I suppose. You have all this going on. There's just a lot to try to describe. So similar to what we'll talk about with the map, our advice is to give a shorter overview of the collage, and then start chipping away at it piece by piece. So in this case, you would write a short overview of what you're going to get when you look at this collage, and then maybe you break out each individual animal, maybe activities, maybe something for the general setting. I mean, there are a lot of ways to take this collage apart and put it back together in an audio form, and that's part of the artistry of it. But the fun of it is, I guess, deciding on the strategy you're going to take. And we'll be curious to see your strategy, and we'll try to figure out the best way to do this.